Morning all, 4:30, just walking into work. And something's been on my mind all morning, and it's probably because I've been having to make this video today, round 2 for it all. And it's how many times have you started something, fallen off, and said that you'd get back to it? And this could be related to your training, your fitness journey especially. It could be a business venture, your creative project. For me, it's a big thing for content. I think that's why it's been on my mind today, because I know I had to make this video today. And how many times have you said you get back to it and you come back to it months later, months down the track, and you pretty much start from scratch once again? That's what today's about. So let's get into it.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Just like that, this session is done. Push day, all done and dusted. I reckon it's probably, maybe it is my favorite day. It would be my favorite day if my chest wasn't so weak, but felt good today, felt good to be back into it. And it's quite moist out here. It's a little bit better day than last week. It's a little bit warm. You can't probably tell with my sun rays on, my hat on, but all in all, I wanted to sort of speak on today because I actually had a conversation last week on Friday with one of the young boys at work. Basically talking on Calloused and what we do and what we're preaching. He's asked about what our demographic is, and when we talk about Calloused, it's about anyone who wants to stay consistent, people who struggle to stay consistent. Yeah, we all play the game of life and we all struggle with the game of life, and we always do juggle everything all day and every day. And things do take priority sometimes. I spoke with him about what was going on in his life. He said he went to Europe and come back from Europe and struggled to get back into the swing of it. And then he started to get a good groove, and then he was struggling in his relationship, split with his missus, and now he's kind of back in that slump again. It's crazy when you kind of think about it. It's all those life factors is really what it's about, and then trying to get back into your routine and what it is your routine, especially when you lose someone that you spend so much time with, like a partner, and you don't see them anymore. Your routine is so out of whack, and then trying to find yourself and find what it is that you believe in the best is one of the hardest things to get back to. And I think that's why training is such an important thing. And I know it's, there's people say there would be more important things, but looking after yourself, your health, is the most important thing in life. And if you're not doing that, then you will struggle with other aspects of it. And if you do that and do take care of yourself in the health aspect, it does become the most important thing, because when health struggles come up, it is the priority. So don't put it last is what I'm pretty much trying to say. And I spoke this morning about content-wise. This is the second YouTube video I'm going to be doing 2 a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, because these are the days where I have the most time to do something like this, where I also give myself a little bit of time to breathe and think of things that I want to talk about, which will be powerful and impactful for you guys as well. But obviously, be thoughtful as all, like speak my mind and the way it is thinking and the time and the place. I want to be authentic, I want to be real with it and relate it back to my life and my experiences. So yes, today's sessions was good. Getting back into it, I'm going to go home, get a feed in, edit this up, and get straight back into the swing of things with Calloused. So it's been a good day, beautiful sunny day, even though I just burned like a lobster. But let's get back into it, and I'll see you guys back at that crib. at the crib.
All right, we are back, all fueled from the session, ready to get into it. I'm going to edit up this video. But lastly, I want to really emphasize and touch on that every rep counts. And I'm not talking about the reps that we do for weeks, we do for months. It's the ones that we do years on end that really actually count, that make the actual difference. So the problem isn't that people can't do the work, it's that they fall off and then they never return. They never get back to what they were doing, especially when they were actually starting to make change. So you start losing the version of yourself that you were starting to become. You know, with Calloused, Jimmy and I would like to put our hands up more times than we would like to admit, to be honest, of how many times we started falling off and then returned, but months later. This is what this is about. This is what this YouTube channel is about right now. It's me doing the reps, me staying in the game long enough. It's us recognizing the patterns that happen, and that's what we built Calloused about. It is the patterns that we are human beings. We are built into our natures. We're creatures of habit. When we fall out of routine, we struggle to get back to it. And this is us getting back to it. This is us with what we teach and what we preach. And this is why I think it's so fucking powerful, because it's helping us build the business that we want, but it's also helping us be the best versions of ourselves. You need to start trusting yourselves. And it's like myself right now. I need to start trusting myself to keep taking this leap, keep pushing myself, keep putting myself out there, keep getting all this content out there as much as possible to ensure that our message is as clear as day and we can pop it out there, and we have no excuses as to why this wouldn't work, because we know it's going to fucking work, because we know it is what we need in our lives. And that's basically us for today. I'm going to jump into a little bit of editing because I've got to look pretty. I haven't shaved today. Don't worry, I'll shave for the next video on Thursday for you. But yeah, I'm going to jump into all that, and then I'm going to get into production side of things this afternoon. And we also have What If I've Lied that dropped on Monday. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's probably my heaviest track so far, but the lyrics in itself, as I spoke about the other day, it really kind of tells the story of what we're really going on with this journey here. And I think it's a good sort of leap going out there, and yeah, with the heavy sort of kicks in it. Let me know what genre you think it is. I feel like we've had a little bit of a debate with people I've sent it across, and yeah, there are some genre police out there, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys think as well. But it's finally good to get it out there. I think I'm pretty proud of the efforts and the works for it, and hopefully it goes as good as I can. I believe it will be. However, we're still in the works. We're doing more right now. I have a set to prep for this weekend as well, so I'll probably do that a little later in the week. I'll probably do a little bit of prep on Thursday to ensure that we can go, and we maybe even work on some mixing as well there, so you can see what that's about. But yeah, today I'm just gonna jump straight back into that in the afternoon, and yeah, try and get some more music out there. There's a couple of ball tunes that I have in store. Obviously need a lot of work fixing on and stuff like that as well. But it's all a process, and I love it and enjoy it. So other than that, you guys enjoy, and I will speak to you on Thursday, which will come out Friday, but I'll see you then.